Hello good people, thank you so much for clicking. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. In case you're new here, welcome and welcome to this amazing channel. My name is Chameli Faith. For the new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. From our next video, I will be giving a shout out to any new subscriber. So tell a friend to tell a friend. As you can see today, we are outside, you know. It's nature. Nature is so peaceful, you guys. I didn't know when you are like in such a place, like you just feel so much peace. If you've never been outside or in a place mamiti imejaa, if that's the right word for Kiswahili, you should actually try because there's so much peace out here. Anyway, today we are going to be talking about a really interesting topic, and this is something that has happened to me. This is something that is probably happening to you or your friend, and I think this is something we really need to talk about. Okay, yeah, so the last couple of days I was sitting and I was like, you know what, I think we should talk about this. And this is fear. A lot of people out here have fear, right? Yeah, because have you ever felt like you can't stand before people, or like you just don't want to do certain thing because unaogopa watu watasema nini or nini ita happen, you know? I know some of you can relate that. So today I'm going to be giving you my story on that and how I overcame my fear, and probably you can do the same thing and overcome your fear. So let's do this. So we are going to start by defining what fear is. According to you, what do you think fear is? And have you ever experienced any fear? Ushai ogopa kitu, like, you know? So according to me, I think fear is that which doesn't exist, you know? It's something that is just rooted in your mind, right? Because have you ever felt like you want to do something but you're like, hey manze, what if it doesn't work out? What if it fails? What if this happens? What if this happens? Like ushai fikiria, like you want to start a business and then you're like, what if this business doesn't pick up, or what if I don't get clients, or what if this happens? Or have you ever wanted to drive a car on the highway or something and then you felt like, what if nitagonga ile gari iko mbele yangu? Or what if I crash something? Or what if you step on your maybe cat at home because you're afraid haujajua kuendesha gari vizuri, you know? So that is just something that is rooted in your mind. It is something that you're not even sure whether it's going to happen, you know? What if? But have you ever thought about what if it works? Yeah? But of course you can't think about what if it works because you have fear within you, right? And actually the basis of your fear is because you are rooted in imaginations. You know, you just imagine things. What if this happens? Just like we just said. And actually, do you know that if you don't address your fear, it's going to mess you up? Do you know that? Because if you for instance, ukuwe na fear for the whole of your life, do you know you may never accomplish some of your dreams? You may never actually accomplish them because you think of, what if it doesn't work, right? What if this doesn't work? What if I won't achieve this? You know, those things. So fear can mess you up by first, you may never accomplish the dreams you have in life, okay? An example. Personally, like I said on my introduction video, if you've not watched it, actually, just go back to my videos. It's the first video I did on this channel. I was talking about me wanting to always start a YouTube channel, and because I had a lot of fear in me, because I had a lot of fear in me, I've never done that. So you can imagine the number of years I've had in campus, I would have already started that channel. But all the 4 years ni kama sasa zimeenda to waste because I was so nilikuwa naogopa, man. I felt like this thing is not going to work. Ni kama hata I won't get even one subscriber. But look at us now, we are at 415 subscribers in the period of 3 weeks and a half, right? So I feel so good. I feel like we are really growing, and this is because I just overcame this fear. I feel like I conquered this fear, and let me tell you something. I didn't know it felt so good conquering your fear like I did. Really, like nilikuwa naogopa, but let me tell you, when I started that channel and I posted the first video, I felt, I don't know how to say it, but I felt ni kama I'm relieved in a way. I felt like now I could do anything, you know? So That is the first thing I'm saying. So it's not like I've accomplished my dream, but at least I've started, you know. The other thing that fear can do to you, it can mess with your confidence. It can really mess with your confidence, because you can imagine wanting to do something, but because unaogopa, definitely hautakuwa na confidence, right? So if you come up on a woga, you can never be confident in this life. Yes, and you can imagine what this life wants. It needs confident people to run this world, right? Because kama umeona hata the leaders or these successful people, they are so confident, they talk before thousands of people. So you can imagine, so if you don't conquer your fear, it will mess with your confidence, and in that case ni kama it has messed with your life, right? Now guys, we want to look at how to overcome this fear. And can you imagine, I mean, we were just there and then it starts raining. Kisi land is a mysterious land, you guys. Anyway, let's finish up this video. First way to overcome your fear is you identify your fear. You need to know ni nini unaogopa, and you know, once you've identified that, now you need to write down that fear. You know how that fear makes you feel. Does it makes you feel like you are too afraid and you can't do something? You know, usually writing something down, you remember even when you're in class, teacher anakwambia ama mwalimu anakwambia for you to remember something, write it down, right? So you need to write down that fear. Then again, after that, you need to know what you're missing out, what this fear makes you, like what this fear makes you miss out. Because you can imagine, I can give you a story about me being hydrophobic for like the whole of my life, and then the last couple of months, I think it was last month, my friend had her birthday, and she wanted us to do it, to celebrate with her in Homa Bay. So you can imagine Homa Bay, and then she wanted us to go for a ride, for a boat ride. So myself being hydrophobic, I was so like nilikuwa ninaogopa sana, you know. So I was there telling my friends, you know what, nyinyi tu mwende boat ride, I can't go because manze mimi na maji mingi, you know, si kuoga, mimi na maji like maji mingi, like, you know, the lake and everything. So I was telling them, manze, I can't do this. And then so they were telling me like, Faye, you know, you need to come with us and everything. And for a minute I thought about the negative things and the positive things. And a boat ride, what will happen? And then if I go for the boat ride, what can happen? And then I realized the thoughts I had, like, you know what if he boat is sink? What if, you know, I had a lot of what ifs in my head. And then the positive things, I was like, you know what, at the end of the day, this will be my first time having a boat ride. And then, you know, I would have had fun with my friends already, but nikiogopa, I will just be here waiting for them, and what if nothing happens? And then I decided to focus on the positive things, like, you know what, I think if I go for this boat ride, I will have a lot of fun with my friends. At the end of the day, I will conquer this fear. And I think if I won't do this today, I may never do this today. And trust you me, I went for the boat ride, a little tensed at first, but manzi tukiwa katikati, I started feeling so good. I was so happy. I was like, kumbe nothing would have even happened. Like, kumbe nothing would have happened. Like, kumbe tu ningeenda nirudi, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't know. Me, I thought, you know, nilikuwa nadhani tu probably hata hiyo boat ita sink. But you know what? Afterwards, I felt so good. I felt like I can now do anything. If I've conquered this fear, I can do anything. And from actually that last month, I'm so confident about like almost everything. I feel like I can just do everything. So you know what? You have fear, and you have fear maybe you're something. You can actually conquer that by facing your fear. Just face it, you know? Achana na zile what if this happens, what if this happens, now what if it works? Okay? Yeah, so I guess for now that is my head for today. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye.